Inside the Red Gate, Sung Jinwoo stands victorious amidst the lifeless ice bears he has slaughtered. With just a wave of his hand, their shadows rise, bolstering his ever-growing army of darkness. Meanwhile, outside the gate, only 3 short hours have passed. Hwang Dongsoo, itching for a fight, grows restless with every second. When he discovers Jinwoo's connection to Manager An, his fury shifts, and he charges at An without hesitation. But before any harm can be done, Baek Yoonho steps in, claws flashing, energy crackling in the air. The two S-rank hunters clash with raw force, their blows sending shockwaves through the surroundings. Back within the snowy expanse of the Red Gate, A-rank hunter Kim Chul teeters on the brink of madness. Consumed by despair, he wanders aimlessly, until he stumbles across the butchered remains of the ice bears. Terror grips him. He's convinced they were victims of the dreaded ice elves. Outside, Woo Jinchul arrives just in time to intercept the violent clash of the S-rankers. Even as Hwang seethes with anger, Woo declares firmly that Jinwoo was evaluated as nothing more than an E-rank. Skeptical, Hwang shifts his suspicions to Yoonho, but for now, he reluctantly withdraws, his thirst for violence still unquenched. Back inside, the low-rank hunters huddle around their campfire, laughing, eating, savoring the warmth. But their brief peace is shattered when Kim Chul finds them. Shock twists into rage. How could they survive, when his comrades perished? Enraged, he draws his sword, threatening to cut them down unless they confess. But before the blade falls, Jinwoo steps from the shadows. With effortless force, he knocks Kim Chul unconscious. Yet Jinwoo's focus is already elsewhere, on the invisible eyes watching from the snow. The Ice Elves. Their leader reveals himself, taunting Jinwoo. Park Hee-jin and Han Song-yi freeze in shock when they realize Jinwoo is speaking the monster's tongue. Even Jinwoo himself is startled by the words flowing from his mouth. After cutting down a powerful ice elf with a single strike, Jinwoo uncovers a chilling truth. All magic beasts are driven by an instinct to kill humans, except when it comes to him. Barca, the elves' leader, steps forward with a dark offer, a truce. The hunter's safety, in exchange for surrender. But Jinwoo refuses. Shadows burst forth as his army rises, and the battlefield erupts into chaos. The duel begins, Jinwoo against Barca. Their strikes flash with blinding speed. Snow and steel clash in a storm of power. In the chaos, Kim Chul regains consciousness, and in his madness dares to attack Jinwoo. But before he can even swing, Igris cuts him down. Jinwoo extracts his shadow, birthing a towering warrior of iron and rage. Iron is born. A hulking, loyal soldier who, despite his dim wits, fights with unstoppable strength. Together, Jinwoo, Igris, and Iron unleash a relentless assault. Jinwoo's speed and stealth. Igris's deadly precision. Iron's sheer, crushing power. Blow after blow, they drive Barca to his knees. Finally, Jinwoo distracts him with a returning dagger, giving Iron the opening. With his massive warhammer, Iron slams Barca into the ground with earth-shaking force. Victory is theirs. The hunters, trembling, breathe sighs of relief. Their nightmare is over. Outside, the gate fades from red to blue. Baek Yoonho and Manager An wait in tense silence. But to their shock, it isn't Kim Chul who emerges, it's the low-rank hunters. And among them, Jinwoo. An smiles, calm and unsurprised. He never doubted Jinwoo's survival. Yoonho, however, is shaken by the grim truth of Chul's death. He confronts Jinwoo, demanding answers. But Jinwoo's voice is steady, unshaken, reminding Yoonho that instead of mourning one man, he should be thankful for the lives that were saved. Chastened, Yoonho bows his head and apologizes. As Jinwoo walks away with Song-yi, Yoonho turns to An with one urgent order: do whatever it takes to recruit him. Later that night, Jinwoo reflects on the trials of the Red Gate. Barca's weapon is now his prize, yet it cannot ease the heavier burden, the weight of killing another human. For the third time, his hands are stained. Morning comes, and with it, new resolve. Yoonho arrives gleaming in freshly forged armor, ready to follow his leader. To his surprise, Sung has chosen to stay by Jinwoo's side as well. And so, another adventure begins. Now that Sung Jinwoo has gained iron as a new shadow soldier and uncovered the chilling truth about monsters' instincts, how will this revelation change the way he views the system, and what new dangers might be waiting in the shadows beyond the Red Gate?